Do you have a love for hobbies to the point where you play them all the time, I guess? Well, this game's for you, I guess. Anyways, this game is called Jupiter's Towers of Hell. If you're a friend of mine or have me added on my friends list, you may see me play this a ton. And that's because I really like this game. So, I play it a lot, yeah. Now, here's this clip of one of the towers in the game that I played like a few hours ago. This is a tower on like a different ring. I'm gonna explain what rings are, or unless you already know, or unless you can figure it out. But I'm just gonna explain it for the sake of the video, and I'm just gonna like show you what the game is like in like the starter ring and how it's gonna be like in every. This is the hub where you select which ring you want to go to or proceed to. And these are the rings. These are the rings you can go to. Now, this one is the starting place for everybody. So, if you first join this game, you can either go here or go here. Zone 1 or Ring 1. I'd recommend you go to Ring 1 because Zone 1 has more has a ton of stuff, has more towers, and it could lag lower end devices a little bit. And also to mention, some towers like this one back here that I'll show you in a second, that one can lag low end devices. Like when I used to have my old laptop, I could not play this tower right here where my mouse cursor is. Now I'm just gonna show you Ring 1 and Zone 1 for this video. And as you can see, I've been 18 towers in the rings and 3 in the zones. This is the lobby of Ring 1. It's pretty basic. It says Kitty's Inferno there because that's the name of the ring. This game previously used to be Kitty's Towers of Hell, but the creator dropped the project and the co-owner Jupiter picked it up. So I guess that's what happened. So this is a difficulty chart that's provided. That's pretty helpful actually. So like if you're new to the game, you could try the beginner towers or green difficulty towers rather than the blue difficulty towers or the gray ones. Yeah. So if you're starting out, I recommend you beat the beginner difficulty towers, like these two difficulties before proceeding on. Because if you try and, for example, if you're completely new to this whole thing and you try to do Tower of Heck, you probably will not succeed at all. And if you're coming from the game Tower of Hell and saying, "Ooh, I have like 1,000,000 Luixels in Tower of Hell, so that means I can do this," don't have that mentality, because that's not gonna really make you succeed anywhere. The Tower of Hell, the random generated hobbies in Tower of Hell are probably like up to like this difficulty. These are the beginner towers. If you're new to this game, I recommend you try them. Oh, I forgot to mention, if the portal is green, that means you've beaten the tower. That's an update they made recently. No, so yeah, those are the beginner towers. The intermediate towers, this is where people get stuck on. If you cannot beat at least 2 or 3 of these intermediate towers, then you probably will not get any farther in this game than you already are. So people find this tower Killjoy harder than heck, but really it isn't really harder. Killjoy just has a lot more client-sided objects than Tower of Heck, and Tower of Heck is like the first tower in the game by Orbintune or previously Kid. And the advanced towers, this is where, as you can see by the portals, where I start to choke on these towers a little bit, or struggle a little bit. So if you're trying to advanced towers for first, I do Tower Stress, because this tower is miles easier than both of these. Like this is like, I'm not even sure this is supposed to be challenging. Like it's on the edge of the difficult on the difficulty chart. Now screen punching, however, this one's gonna be a step up. Now Tower of Rage, that's their harder one. that I'm probably never going to do because how much I hated screen punching. If I hit this tower, then I can hit this tower too. Now for the last but not least, the psychologically unsafe towers. The hardest of them all. And this tower here is called the Citadel of Laptop Splitting. On first appearance with the big portal and the intense difficulty, you may think, oh, this is the hardest tower. Well, no, it's not the hardest tower in this game. One, it's an intense difficulty, and the hardest difficulty is not intense. As you can see on the difficulty chart, it's longer than your usual tower. The normal tower has like 10 floors. This tower has like 17, excluding like 3 basement floors. And this here is the psychologically unsafe towers. The Citadel is part of them, by the way. Tower of Impossible Expectations. I'm actually looking at trying this one, but I've only made it to like floor 8. But this tower is not easy by all means. And then you have Tower True Skill. That one's a hard one. It'll probably be a long time before I even attempt this tower, because of how hard it is and how much of a step up it's going to be. Like the hardest tower I've been is difficult. It is like challenging. And then you have Thanos Tower. Oh boy, this is what you call a soul crushing tower, right? Like, yeah, that's one of the hardest towers in the ring, but it's not the hardest tower in the game. There's other towers in other rings that are far harder than that one. And if those slow crushing towers are not easy at all. Like, they're not easy. So basically, all I'm saying is that these towers are not easy. These towers are not easy at all. And I wouldn't go for like the harder ones for a starter. Now, since this video is probably longer than I expected it to be, I will let you guys check out Zone 1 if you want to. So also, I have a second channel for projects I'm doing on this game, or for other stuff that I'm like tower building, towers that probably will never get in or anything like that. So as you can see on the screen, that's the channel. But if you want to subscribe to it, I'll link it down below in the description. If I forget, I'll link it in the pinned comment. If I don't forget at all, you can shout at me in the comment section. Alright, that was a joke, but anyways, thank you for watching this video if you have. And if you find this game appealing to you, then I'd recommend you play it. And if you just want to check it out, that's fine. I just wanted to show this for a video. I haven't made a video on this game in like nearly a year. If you've been around my channel since like the olden days where I used to make text commentary videos and all that stuff. Yeah, so if you want to check this game out, the link is in the description, and there's also items you can buy in the shop I forgot to mention. I recommend going legitimately. If you really need items, then I'd buy them for practice. But if you're only using them for beating towers, that's you. But I wouldn't really recommend it because it won't really make you a better player. So yeah, basically that's the video. If you watched through this video and you enjoyed it, thank you. Anyways, this is Mitch, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.